With the Bears becoming tenants in 71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Chicago Bears.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Soldier Field. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
What is up? Yes. Vegas.
Caleb going to throw right away. He'll get this into the hands of Odunze. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
To the air, Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Second and 10. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Vegas.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll go. Here's Williams. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing here is May. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's second and 10. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
From the shotgun, it's May. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
So on fourth down, here's Bryce Baringer on to punt for the Patriots. Back deep, Kevin Byard. And a good result there, as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Remember last time out, they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
On first and 10, it's Swift. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, here's second and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Yes. What is it on? Vegas.
Looking to throw is Williams. That's caught left side, Burden. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
We're scoreless after one. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession, as they've got it with a first and 10.
What is it on? Camping.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Second and 9. Yes. What is it on?
Throwing is Williams. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On third down, here comes Swift. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 11.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Yes.
Here's Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
10 more yards.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And power running here down the 6-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Williams. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Vegas!
To throw, Williams. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
They go play action now. May. And pass complete. Here's Boutte with it. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
He finds Douglas complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Patriots.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. To throw, it's May. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
3rd and 12. From the gun, it's May. We'll swing this out to Henderson. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Bryce Baringer on now to punt.
For the Patriots.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And this will be a Bears first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Williams. To the right side, and he's got more complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Williams. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Williams now. A final shot before break. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Rome Odunze as time expires in the first half. And the Bears have taken the lead on the final play of the first half. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered defensively. A disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Again, it's Henderson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
3rd and 4. May now off the bootleg. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Austin Hooper, 68 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7. Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this second half.
Well, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Vegas, Vegas!
Working out of the gun, Williams. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Combo, combo.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 65 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift from 4 yards out. And the Bears have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Patriots 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
And the Patriot first down.
On first down, it's Henderson. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Crazy.
To the air, May. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. He's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
Henderson. We'll get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
You get down near the goal line, you need to start enlisting the help of all 11 guys on the defense. And that's a nice job there by the cornerback, squaring his shoulders and coming in to make the tackle.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Stevenson. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Here's 2nd and a yard.
At the 35-yard line.
Yes. Combo. Yes.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back.
Here comes second down.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Volunteer!
From the gun, here's Swift.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd down.
Punch close! Yeah.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Brings up 4th down.
Yes! Vegas! Punch close!
On 4th down, here's Williams.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
This is 1st and 10.
Here goes front. Good front, nasty. Them. Rip.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15. May going to give it to Henderson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
31-yard line.
Open man, that's Henry.
Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
3rd and 11.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. They'll throw with May. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To the air, Williams.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense, say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Swift.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Looking to throw is Williams.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
Operating from the gun, Williams.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Patriots take over.
1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man, the tight end, Henry. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And a short gain down to about the 33. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Hey, Jim Wright. Here goes tonight.
Again, it's Henderson. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This will be from 53 for the win. This looks good. It is good. He hits it from 53 yards out. And it'll be a good time in the Back Bay tonight. The Patriots have won the football game.